Good afternoon on what is a bright, mild and clear day. It is Wednesday the 12th of January. I'm back in the Read Nook with, counting it's not hours, and a nice hot cup of tea and a stack of parcels. And the first one I'm going to go into is this one, which I've already opened. Got some very nice stamps on there. So far, what I pulled out, I have pulled out a little game called Sword Quest, and its addendum. And then the next thing I pulled out was this, which was what happens inside a witch's hut and what happens around the campfire. Basically, sets of random tables, nicely put together. And the next thing I'm going to pull out of here is Screaming Demon Crater, a pamphlet adventure toolkit for science fantasy role-playing games written by Diogo Nogueira. And I apologise if I'm mispronouncing that. Screaming Demon Crater. In a deserted and shadowy moon, explorers have found a sinister-looking crater from where awful sounds can be heard. Rumours say inside you will find both fortune and misery, gold and death, blessings and curses. In this adventure pamphlet toolkit, you will find a series of random tables to help you create your own Screaming Demon Crater to use in your favourite science fantasy game. So, let's have a look. What we've got is the front, the back, and then inside we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables and a 6th table on the back. So 20-sided die needed for that one, and also for that one, and all the rest of it. You need a 10-sided die. And the tables are, what have we got? Who do you find in the Screaming Demon Crater? What's so dangerous about the Screaming Demon Crater? What's so valuable in Screaming Demon Crater? What strange things are happening in Screaming Demon Crater? What weird things you see in Screaming Demon Crater? And what rumours have you heard about Screaming Demon Crater? So, who do you find? Let's basically just example roll. So we have, let's go with 9. Nearest Spellweaver, a great sorceress studying the crater in order to determine how she can harness its power to improve her capabilities. What's so dangerous about Screaming Demon Crater? A giant rocky lizard has made its nest in the crater, and its hatchlings were just born. It needs to feed them, and the youngling are hungry. What's so valuable in Screaming Demon Crater? Inside the crater are fossilized organs of a long-dead demon god. If harvested, these artifacts could provide infinite power to sorcerers and even scientists. What strange things are happening in Screaming Demon Crater? Dark, foggy crystal formations are appearing in a staggering velocity and quantity around the crater, and they are emitting a high-pitched humming sound that is very discomforting. And what weird things do you see in Screaming Demon Crater? A person walking towards you with a desperate expression and turning into dust. And lastly, what rumours have you heard about Screaming Demon Crater? Inside the crater is buried a demon king who conquered the 777 layers of hell, but fell ill of love for an angelic star being. So, it's a series of prompts. Take your dice, roll on the tables, and you have essentially the basics, these skeletons, or the skeleton of an encounter or a full adventure, depending upon how much time or effort time you have or effort you need to put into the adventure. Okay, this would work well with a number of different systems. Offhand, change the names. So instead of science fantasy, get strict with science fiction, and you have something for Mothership, or a lot of other science fiction role-playing games, but Mothership comes to mind. Keep it as it is, and it would work well with something like Hypertellurians, with all the characters coming from across different cosms, and it will also potentially work with something like John Carter of Mars, because essentially otherwise it is systems neutral. So yeah, that's Screaming Demon Crater, a pamphlet adventure toolkit for science fantasy role-playing games written by Diogo Nogueira. Excuse me. Can I recommend this? Well, my problem is, okay, really, as a series of prompts, it's fine. Useful tool to have around just in case. you know, you're short of ideas, that sort of thing. It's not absolutely necessary to really kind of have, but potentially useful. It does need an edit. I could see on just even a simple read through, but fine, okay. It is what it is. In the meantime, that's Screaming Demon Creator. If you have enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook, then please do click that like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I appreciate you posting those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a pile of parcels, which I will unbox and pull out a game or book, which I will chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for 10 minutes or so. This one's a short video, just 5 minutes long. All of course accompanied by a cat who's not ours, and a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I'll be back again soon with another unboxing of the Nook. Bye for now.